Jill Duggar and her husband, Derrick Dillard, answered a fan's question about Jill's sister Jana in a new video. Jana lives at home with her parents, Jim, Bob, and Michelle, and follows the Institute in Basic Principles teachings. In a YouTube video posted by LiveSigning, Jill and her husband, Derrick Dillard, answered fans' questions about their new memoir, Counting the Cost, released on Tuesday. At one point, a fan asked if Jill worries about Jana, who is the only adult female sibling not married, as she remains living at home with her parents, Jim, Bob, and Michelle, and following the Institute in Basic Life Principles, IBLP, teachings. Jill paused for a moment before answering, "I don't know. I try and not meddle too much in my siblings' lives. I don't know where they're all at." She continued, "I don't want to speak about their stories and everything. I'll let them tell their story or figure it out themselves. I think anyone that's grown up in IBLP, it's definitely a process, and it's one that's very hard to come away from and kind of sort through." The ex-TLC star then commended her sister Jinger's explanation in her book Becoming Free Indeed, released in January, of disentangling faith and the difficult process it can be. Derrick chimed in, noting that it's tough to see the flaws in the IBLP teachings when you're involved in it and how stepping away gave them a better outlook. Fans commented on Jill's answer in an online forum, with many believing it was a touchy subject for the mom of three. "It looked like she was about to cry while talking about Jana," one person wrote in the thread. "That is the face of someone who, regardless of what she says, is, in fact, worried about Jana," someone else agreed. Others praised Jill for not speaking for her siblings and only telling her own story about breaking away from her family's religious beliefs. She wants to fly the nest. However, Jill's cousin, Amy, hasn't refrained from talking about the Duggar clan, as she's been vocal about her opposing views from her uncle, Jim, Bob. She recently shared her fears about Jana in an interview with Variety magazine. "I truly hope to the good Lord above that Jana is happy and thriving and working through whatever she's experienced, but I have no contact with her," Amy told the outlet. "Anyone that lives at home with anyone in the IBLP, you're under their control, so I don't know if she's necessarily allowed to." In January 2021, a source told The World News that Jana was desperate to move out of her family's home but could not until she found a husband. Jana is very independent and more alpha compared to her sisters, but she can't get a place of her own until she meets someone her family approves of, the insider revealed. "The Duggars are so religious, they wouldn't agree with her moving out and living alone, or living with a friend or boyfriend. It's frowned upon, it's ridiculous, but it's how it's always been. She wants to fly the nest, but it's hard as she has to find the right guy, which is a goal for all of the girls, and she hates being the last single sister."